and welcome to my channel. So as per usual, I am going through all of the products I've used up in the last season, and now that spring is here, I've been in a major declutter and reorganization mode. I was just going through my closet yesterday and tried using the KonMari method to reorganize everything, and it's been really good so far. And I did tackle a bit of my makeup collection, so you'll find a few products in here that are either used up or that I simply needed to get rid of because they're really old and expired. And as usual, I have a lot of products to share. If you can make it through the end of this video, I'm giving you a high five right away because I already know it's going to be quite long. So let's hop right into it. I'm going to be starting off with makeup, and the first two items that I used up are liquid foundations. So the first one here is the Makeup Forever Water Blend Face and Body Foundation. I did a review of this when it first came out a couple of years ago, and I believe I reviewed 3 shades in that post, so I'll make sure to leave it down below. But since this is a water-based foundation, it was definitely more on the fluid side, probably the most fluid foundation I've ever tried. I really found that it did a good job at evening out the skin tone. And then another foundation I used up is the Eva XI Pure Light Moisturizing Nude Foundation. I actually really like this. It's really cool because it comes with a dropper like this. And between the two, I actually preferred this one, which is great because it's actually more affordable. And although it is also a lighter foundation as per the name, Pure Light, I actually found it gave pretty decent coverage. I would say medium coverage, whereas the Water Blend foundation was very much light coverage. Another face product I managed to use up is the Glow Skin Beauty Pressed Base in Beige Light. So this is just a powder foundation, and I actually have been really liking powder foundations for the last couple of years. I would say I reach for them more than I do liquid foundations. This is basically what I would use on a daily basis, and also I would say gave pretty much medium coverage. I would just apply a bit of concealer underneath on my problem areas, and this did a really good job, and I like that it didn't become greasy or oily throughout the day. This is something you may actually recognize if you've been following the beauty community for a long time. I feel like back in the day, this was all the rage. This is the e.l.f. blush in Pink Passion. And at the time, so many people were talking about this blush, and I actually really liked it initially. But after I just found it was a bit too bright for me, and it is super pigmented, so you really need to go with a light hand. It's definitely really old, really expired. There's no way to salvage this, and I just have to let it go, and I most likely won't repurchase it, but it does have kind of a sentimental value to me because it's like one of the very first blushes I ever purchased. Then I also have a few eyeshadows that are old as well and that I simply do not wear, so I just have to get rid of them because or else I'm just going to be hoarding them forever. There are 2 single blushes. The first one is from Prestige, and it's their Total Intensity line, and it's in the shade Long-Term Relationship. And I know I've done makeup looks with this in the past on the blog, I believe, or maybe even on my YouTube channel, but this color was actually pretty neat. So it kind of looks like a charcoal mixed with green, but once you apply it, it's kind of like a duochrome, and it turns like slightly orangey, which is really neat. And I don't think I've come across any other eyeshadow like this. I don't reach for it much at all, so I need to get rid of this one. And then the second one I have here is from the brand Sothys, and it's their Iridescent eyeshadow in the shade 10 Reflet Nocturne. So this brand, I believe you can only get in spas, but their products are so lovely, and they're definitely on the pricier side, but I actually really like them and think they're definitely worth the splurge. And this is more of like a deeper green, like forest green. It's actually really pretty too, but since I have green eyes, I kind of stay away from using green eyeshadows. I think I just haven't found a way to pull it off, but I know it can be done, so I might play with more green in the future, but again, this shadow is really old. And then finally, I have a handful of eye products. The first one here is the Makeup Forever Glitters in the shade number 15. I'll try not to make, wow, a mess. Yeah, I can't open that because it's just gonna fly everywhere. But it's basically like a blue glitter. I don't know if you can really see it through the packaging, but glitters are something that I never really reach for. And I believe the best way to use that would be with a glitter glue, which I don't have. And I know that when I did use this, it just went all over my face, so that was a major fail. And I think this might be like the first ever Makeup Forever product I tried way back in the day, like maybe like 7 years ago. So this is super old and I kept hanging on to it because I was like, oh, you never know, like maybe one day I will use glitter, and that just never happened. So I am having to throw this away as well. And then I just have 3 eyeliners. The first one is a liquid liner from CoverGirl. It's in Intensify Me. And this one I believe came out around the same time that the mascara came out. It was a few years ago. But I kind of really liked the applicator on this one. It's kind of like a paddle brush. It's stiff, a felt tip, and even though it wasn't pointy at the end, I found it actually was really good at creating a winged line. And this was the one I would reach for the most. And it's finally dried out, so it's finally done. So this one I did manage to use out. Then another product I used to use all the time is the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Cool Down. And I think blue liners as well as purple ones are probably like my favorite pop of colors to wear on the eyes. And this one too, you can see has come to its end. I really like this one. It's one that you didn't have to sharpen. I wonder if these are still available or if they're discontinued because I've had it for a really long time. But this is one I would definitely get again. And then last but not least, in the makeup category, I have this white eyeliner from Rimmel. It's in the shade Pure White, and it's their Kohl Kajal eyeliner. I don't have the full name here because it's been sharpened. This one too is like super old, and it became really dry to the point where it was kind of dragging on my skin, so I did get a new white eye pencil. Although I don't use white pencils as much as I used to always put them on my bottom waterline, but lately I've gotten kind of lazy and skipped that step. So if you are looking for something to brighten your under eye area, I find that a white eyeliner really helps. Then moving on to skincare, facial care in particular, I did finish this product up actually this morning, so it was perfect timing. This is the Volition Snow Mushroom Water Serum, and I absolutely loved this product. I got it late last fall, I believe, or was it in the summer? I can't remember, but it's so nice. I think I had never tried anything that contains snow mushroom, but I think I just heard recently that Tarte came up with a foundation that contains snow mushroom. So I don't know if it's like becoming the it product of the moment, but I personally really love this. It's the first thing I would use after cleansing my face in the morning, and then I'd follow up with a moisturizer. And speaking of moisturizers, I have 3 over here. So the first one is from Eva XI, and it's their Sebo Vegetal Zero Blemish Gel Cream. I always get along with the Eva XI moisturizers. I'm especially a fan of their gel cream moisturizers because I think they just agree with my skin. And this one is intended for people who deal with breakouts. I wouldn't say it particularly helped diminish any breakouts, but if you're looking for a cream that doesn't feel greasy and you have combination to oily skin like I do, I think this is a really good option. Next, I have this really luxurious facial cream. It's the Gold Elements DAW facial cream, and this one actually contains 24 karat gold extract in it. And I did try a facial scrub from them as well that I'm currently using, which I really like, and also a body butter, which is fantastic. You could actually kind of see the specks of gold in this cream. The only thing is that this container is like super small, so you kind of end up using it pretty quickly. If you're looking for a moisturizer to splurge on, this is definitely it. It's seriously amazing, so I would highly recommend it. And then definitely, hands down, my favorite moisturizer out of all 3 that I'm showing you here is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer. And the packaging is really neat. It's kind of like this stainless steel gray, and you get a pump dispenser as so. So it's really good to keep your product sanitary. And what's cool too is that at the end you can remove the cap, which a lot of products don't let you, so that's kind of annoying when you still know there's product in there. But for like an extra month, I was still able to scrape more product and use it. And this really lasted a long time. You get a decent amount of product. It smells super nice and it didn't irritate my skin whatsoever. So if you are someone who deals with sensitive skin, this is super nice. And then from the same line, I have the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Exfoliating Peel Spray. And this was seriously so good. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much. It is basically like an at-home chemical peel, but it's very mild, so it won't like burn your skin off or anything like that. It's very gentle, and the first time I used this, I was shocked because my skin was actually really peeling, but like it was like a satisfying peel, and I couldn't believe how much dry skin I had on my face despite using mechanical exfoliators or physical exfoliators. So if you are someone who maybe deals with a lot of breakouts and you don't want to irritate your skin, because it's sometimes not the best when you have active acne, I think this is really nice because you don't really have to like rub it into your skin. But definitely give your face a really thorough rinse, because the first time I used it, as I said, like I had so much dead skin that it kind of clinged to my peach fuzz. And then I was applying my foundation and then I was kind of like, what the heck, why is it clumping in these areas? And it's because I had like that dead skin that like built up in certain areas and that I didn't rinse off properly. So this one is seriously amazing. I need to get more because it's the best one I've tried. And a cleanser that I initially didn't really like, but it kind of grew on me, is this Meditree Pure Australian Botanicals Tea Tree Facial Cleanser, and this is for acne prone skin. And the tea tree definitely comes through in this cleanser. The scent is pretty strong, but with time I kind of got used to it, and it's really cool because it's vegan, it's cruelty free, and it's made in Australia. I find it really helped calm my skin. I basically used it as a cleanser to remove my makeup when showering. It has a lot of really nice ingredients and extracts. I would probably get this again, although I have ones that I prefer, so I don't think it will happen in the near future. And then the last face product I have is the Indeed Vitamin C24 Face Cream. Don't mind how it looks, I lost the cap. But if you're looking for a vitamin C moisturizer specifically, this one is really nice. It also contains ascorbic acid and hyaluronic acid. I really like this brand. I think they're kind of underrated. I personally have loved every product I have tried from them. And they recently came out with some peel pads, which I still have yet to try, but you'll most likely see it in a future empties. I would probably get this again. Kind of sucks that the product is so small, so you can get through it pretty quickly, but if you know me, I'm always trying new products, so it can sometimes take me a while to use up a product, but I have nothing bad to say about this one. And then I have the Uma Deeply Clarifying Face Oil, and I love all of their products because they really smell so nice and so distinct. I have never smelled any other products like these ones. Their scents are definitely more on like the spicy, more exotic side. And I'm currently using their body oil, which is really cool because it kind of almost goes dry on the skin despite being an oil. So it's really interesting to use, but definitely check out this brand. I would definitely get this again as well. And then I just have one hair product this time around. It's the Eva XI Anti-Pollution Detox Scrub for your scalp. And this is a product that contains moringa extract. And this entire line was really good. It's basically supposed to be a pre-shampoo. So it kind of has exfoliators in the formula. So this is really good to get rid of product buildup in your hair, but towards the end, I actually found that I could use it without even following up with a conditioner. So I really like this and I would definitely get this again. Next, I have this body scrub which I've had for ages, and it's the Jealous Body Scrub, and I did try another one. I think it was their original one, but this one contains grapeseed oil, so that's why it's purple here. I do like how coffee scrubs work. They're really great at exfoliating, obviously, but I don't know, I just kind of dread using them each time because it's such a hassle to clean my bathtub after. It's really messy, but if you are not lazy like me and you don't mind having to give your bathtub a good wash down, this is something you would probably enjoy. Next, I have the Vagisil Daily Intimate Wash. I have nothing bad to say about this. It's a great intimate wash. And then I have these two products from Eva XI, and this was part of their limited edition Christmas collection from their Red Apple range. They had another one too, but this is the one that I tried out. So I had the bath and shower gel and the hand soap. So these were both gel consistencies. I really liked it. It smelled really nice and it wasn't too much of an overpowering scent. So I would really like to see them come out with these scents again because I really enjoyed them. And the next product I have here is from Institut Esthederm, and it's their Sculpt System High Nutrition Body Balm. And this was actually really nice. It took me ages to finish up, but I would say it's like all around good product. It's probably not something I would purchase again, but it was really nice. It had a nice light scent and it wasn't too greasy feeling. So if you usually avoid those kinds of body balms, definitely check out this one. Another body balm that I have here is from Messinian Spa, and it's their organic olive oil and pomegranate and honey scent. This is actually a Greek product, so this really sweet company sent me these and I was super excited to try them out, and this one smelled really nice. It basically smelled like yogurt. I know that's probably a weird thing to say, but it smelled really good, and I personally never was really a fan of yogurts, but I found like this one smelled really nice and fruity. And this one was definitely on like the greasier side, so if you usually stay away from those, you probably wouldn't like this. But after a nice shower before going to bed, I really did enjoy applying this product. And then here I have the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Stress Relief Eucalyptus Spearmint Hair and Cream. That's a long product name. I don't really have anything bad to say about this. It worked pretty well. I really did find that it gave a nice like aromatherapy effect from the eucalyptus. It's a scent I really enjoy. My hands were very dry these last few months, so this definitely helped. And then lastly, I have these two body lotions. The first one is from EOS, and it's their Delicate Petals Body Lotion. I did like this, but the only thing that I didn't like was the packaging, because I feel like there's still product inside, but I just can't pump it out. So that kind of is a bummer. But it has nice ingredients like shea butter, vitamin E, avocado oil, and I did find it kept my skin moisturized until the next time I needed to shower, so that's great. And then the last one I have here is from Nivea, and it's their Smooth Replenishing Body Lotion. And this one contains shea butter as well. This one I would say was a bit greasier on the skin, but I actually don't really mind that much. But between the two, if I had to pick, I would probably go with the one from EOS. And then the last category of products I have here are supplements. And the first one I have to share with you is the Flora MSM powder. So MSM stands for methyl sulfonyl methane. So this is really good if you suffer from joint pain or osteoarthritis, but it's also really good for your skin. So it helps provide clear, glowy, healthy skin, and also it helps strengthen your nails. So that was why I decided to try this out after reading a few blogs or watching a few videos about it, so I was really tempted to try it out. And the thing with this one is that I actually found that it really helped. With this, I found that I got more hair growth, so I have a lot of baby hairs, and I kind of attribute it to using this. Definitely strengthened my nails as well, because they used to be very brittle and break off easily and peel, but that hasn't happened to me in over 2 years, which is around the same time I started using this. The only thing is that you want to mix it with some kind of vitamin C juice, like orange juice. I think it helps better absorb it, I read. And also you'll want to do that because it kind of has a really bad aftertaste if you just drink it with water. So there's that. And I'm currently using one from another brand, and it doesn't have so much of a strong flavor, so I'll be sharing that in a future video as well. Then I also have these bee biotin capsules, and these basically contain biotin, pumpkin seed powder, saw palmetto powder, and pygeum bark powder. So I kind of use these two simultaneously. So I can't really say for sure if this made a difference, but I did start using the other one first, but I think this might have helped as well. And I had never tried a biotin product on its own in supplement form. I actually really like this, and I got it off of a website that sells a ton of natural and organic products, not only supplements but also cosmetics and face and body products. So I'll leave a link below to the blog post where I featured this so you can learn more. Then I also have this Healthy Origins Organic Spirulina, and this is 100% natural and non-GMO. And I did previously try Spirulina, but it was in powder form, and you get 30 tablets in here. These have a really bad taste and smell, I will warn you right away. It does kind of smell fishy. I'm currently using one from a different brand that come in caps, and the powder is like filled into them, so you don't taste it as much when you put it on your tongue, whereas this one comes in direct contact, so you can really taste it. So I would like just chug it down super quick because I didn't want to taste it. Spirulina is something I've been using for many years, and it's a great way to get more greens into your diet. Then I also have this product from Babysong. It's called Depuratics, and it's a detox tonic for eczema. So I went to see a naturopath last year, and I was telling her about my acne and how I deal with it regularly, and she recommended that I try this. So it's kind of like a herbal tonic, and it contains extracts of organic burdock, organic plantain, organic chickweed, organic nettle, organic red clover, and this is a brand that is made in Quebec. So I believe they grow all of their plants on their farm or in their gardens, which is really neat. Honestly, I don't know if it made that big of a difference. This kind of had like a pretty strong flavor. I think the plantain taste really came through. So I would also mix this into my orange drink with the MSM powder and consume it like that. And then lastly, an essential for me, mostly in the winter months, is the MRM Vegan Vitamin D3. And I always get the ones that contain 5,000 IU. This is something that really helps with seasonal affective disorder because it's hard to get sunlight during the winter months here in Montreal. And since I started taking these a few years ago, I actually really find that they help improve my mood. And I always end up finishing this around the same time. And I actually purchased a new bottle, which I've already started using as well. So that concludes all of the products I've either decluttered or emptied. I think it's always a time when people are more motivated to go through their stuff, see what needs to be thrown away, see what needs to be donated, what's no longer loved and used. And I personally also find it very satisfying. I'll make sure to leave any blog posts below for any of the products that I've previously featured on my blog. And you can find me on social. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. I'll leave all of those links down below as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!